Working on That Rides was a bit like, a small kid being in a toy shop. That you have all those shiny things around you and you just want every single one of them. And we have to be very cautious about what we do and how we put into the game because there are thousands of cool ideas. The seamlessly integrated combat system is something that players has never seen before. Just to give you one very simple example, in a third-person shooter game, you would like to position the character at the side at bottom of the screen so you can see where you're aiming. In a third-person fighting game, you want to position your character in the middle of the screen so you can have a 3D space awareness. So we have both, therefore we have to find the camera setting where you can see the character, but at the same time you can still aim. That Retribution is using our internal engine, BlitzTech. We're quite proud of this engine. It's a very, very strong platform for us. We applied a dynamic lighting to the whole game, which means that we do not have any baked-in shadows. That gives a very distinct and very unique look to the game. We decided to go this direction not only because it gives us a lot of toys to play around, because all the moving lights are just look funky, but also because the noir style requires a very strong contrast of light and shadow. We took a great deal of care when we created the concept art. A good pre-development, when you establish a very strong visual style, is absolutely essential for any title, but especially a game like That Rides. So we were able to create those shots, vistas, descriptive concept art, which helped later on all of the 3D artists to create that actual immersive universe. The best way to describe the gameplay of That Rides is to describe a scene. So you as a player, you step in a room and then suddenly you find yourself surrounded by 4 guys. You can grab one of the guys in one side, throw him, then you can do a kick to the back, so you can do a set of combos and an execution move. Still you have time to take out your gun, do a headshot on one of them and set your dog on the last one and listen to him screaming as you walk away. That was 4 guys, 3-4 seconds, and you're done. And I think that is That Rides. That kind of, I am in control, I can take care of these big guys in a couple of seconds. Shadow is an extremely important part of the game. Shadow adapts his behavior based on the environment and based on how you play as Jack. If you're hiding behind somewhere and the enemy is not aware of you and you press up on an enemy, then Shadow is going to try to find a way to sneak to the enemy and execute them with a silent kill. If you're doing the same D-pad up in the middle of a firefight, then obviously he knows that there is no hiding, he's just going to sprint ahead and try to take out the enemy as fast as he can. The Shadow's trademark, the takedown of the enemy, the infamous testicle. The other part of the game where you take direct control, these are the main Shadow playable sections, are all about stealth, all about sneaking around, taking enemies out silently. For example, there is a guard, I can bark to draw attention, they check out the noise so I can take them out, drag the body somewhere so I can hide them so the other guard. In That Rides there are just hundreds of good bits. Every single time you play, you're going to have a different experience. I personally and we as a team at Volatile Games, we definitely learned that you can dream big. You can go for something which people wouldn't expect from you. That Retribution is the dog's balance.